So next, rectangle. What is a rectangle? A rectangle, it is a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree. So here also, if you have two rectangle, so you already see each angle is 90 degree. That means the angle are equal. So if you want them to be congruent, what to do? Remember, their length should be equal, their breadth should be equal. If length of the first rectangle equal to length of second rectangle, breadth of first rectangle equal to breadth of second rectangle. In that case, these two rectangle will also be congruent. But if the length here is 8 cm, here 6, then in that case they will not be congruent. Okay, so here you can say that two rectangles, they will be congruent if their length are equal, if their breadth are equal, because angle we know it's already equal, each to 90 degree. Then even two circle also, they will be equal if the radius are same. If we have two circle, if you look at the radius, if their radius are same, they will be congruent to one another. If the radius are not same, they will not be congruent. Okay, so you underline this one. Two circle, they are congruent if their radii are equal. But if the radii are not equal, they will not be congruent. Radii mean radius. Okay, then you look at this figure. No need to write in your copy, just look at this one and this one. Will they be congruent? Look, here is big, here small. No, this one and this one, this also very big, this one also very small. No, but if you look at this one and this one, they are smaller, so A and D will be congruent. But to measure whether they are really equal or not, you need to measure the angle here. So use your protractor and measure. No need to write in the copy, just do it for yourself. Okay, then here you see we have these two shapes. Are they congruent? What to do? You measure the length. Clear? This one also no need to write in the copy, you just do. Measure the length of this side and this one. If the length are same, because angle are already 90 degree, then they will be congruent. If not, they are not. Okay? Then here also measure this one, measure this one. Measure this long one, this long one. If this long with long shape, short with short shape, then they will be congruent. If they are not same, they will not be congruent. Okay? Here also you measure the radius. If you get the radius are same, you can write they are congruent. But if the radius are not same, they will not be congruent. No need to write in the copy these two. Okay? Then fill in the blank, you have to write. True or false, you have to write. You already see, no, from what we had done, those which I told you to underline, the answer will come from there only. Okay, so these two, you do it yourself. Please do those fill in the blank. Only these two you have to write in the copy. Okay, the other one are not. Now we will see in detail the congruence of triangle. I already told you, no, a triangle has 6 elements, remember. 2, 3 sides and 3 angles. So for a triangle to be congruent, sometimes we have to look both at the side as well as at the angles. Okay, so for example, you may have 3 triangle. You can make with your scrapbook. Clear? You have this one here 3 cm, here also 3 cm, here you have 4 cm, here also 4 cm, here 5, here 5. Then if you look at this figure, what happened? You will see the side BC 5, no? It is equal to ED. That is also why we know they are equal, because they are 5, 5. What is this? This is side. Okay. Then we have AC. See this one? AC 3 cm. Here also we have, what is this? We have this one, FD is equal to 3 cm. And if you look at this figure, AB 4 cm, FE 4 cm. This one also side, this one also side. So we see that there are 2 triangles and all their 3 sides are equal. So in that case, we will call them congruence by what we call SSS congruency. Because if you make with scrapbook, two triangles which are same length height, if you put them one upon another, you will see they are exactly the same. So such kind of theorem we call that SSS congruency. Okay, what does it mean? S stand for side, S another side here, so that means side, side, side. That means you can understand there are three sides which are equal to one another. In short, we used to call it SSS congruence theorem. So when they say theorem, it means it is a statement which is true. Okay, already proved by the mathematician before that it is true. That's why I told you, if you have scrapbook also, you can do that. Mean if you cut two triangle equal side, then if you compare them, they will be equal. If the side are equal, then angle also will be equal. Okay, so see this one. So remember, for two triangles to be congruent, we have four types. Okay, number one, we have to look at the three side. Okay, if all the three sides are congruent, are equal, then only we can say they are congruent. If we don't get, they may not be congruent also. Okay, then we may have SAS. S stand for side, A stand for angle, S for two side. What do you understand that mean? We may not get all the three side, we may get only two side. Then you compare at the angle. If you get at least one angle which are equal, okay, then here you may have like that, two triangle. You may get here 4, 4, then here 5, 5. This one they don't write, so we don't know. But what happened? If you look at the angle, this is 60, here also 60. Okay, 4, 4, that is the side. 60, 60, that is the angle. 5, 5, that is the side. We don't get SSS, but now we get SAS. Two sides are equal, one angle are equal. So in that case also, we can say these two triangles, they are congruent. By what? By SAS congruency. Okay, then another case may be there. We may have two triangles. Then what happened? We know only one side. After that, we don't know anything. So we don't know the other side, we cannot say anything. But if you look at the angle, here we have 50, there also 50. If you have here 60, there also 60. So what happened, you see? 60, 60 degree, that is angle. 50, 50 degree, that is also angle. 4, 4, that is side. We may write it AAS or we may write ASA. That means we get two angles are equal, one side equal. So in that case also, these two triangles, we can say they will be congruent by what we call here angle side angle, or we may say call it as angle angle side. Okay, then we have a special case for right triangle. Okay, so you know that in a right triangle, one angle will be 90 degree. That means they are always equal. So we say R. Next, what to do? We have to check the hypotenuse. If the hypotenuse are equal or not. If they are equal, then check one more side. Okay, you may get 6, 6. So you see, if because one angle will always be 90, that is equal, check the hypotenuse and one side. If the hypotenuse and another side are equal, then they will be congruent to each other by what we call RHS. This 3, it means for other triangles, but this number 4 meant only for right triangle. Okay, those. We call it RHS, that means right hypotenuse. This one you see, because hypotenuse is a side, this one also another side, so it will be similar to SAS. Okay, only difference is that in place of A, we have with right angle. So number 4 and number 2, it is similar. Number 2 mean for all the other triangle, number 4 mean only for right triangle.